For 5 minutes.
Madam Speaker, I don't know how old my colleague is that just spoke, but Lyndon Johnson worked very hard to pass what was called the Great Society. And when he passed the Great Society, he says, we're going to do away with hunger. We're going to do away with poor people. We're going to do away with all the problems facing mankind in the United States. And what happened? Things are worse now than they've ever been with all these social programs. Now, I just spoke a couple of minutes ago about what happened after World War II. In 1945, the spending was $84 billion. In 1946, it dropped 60% to $30 billion, a 60% reduction in spending, but it freed up money for the private sector, and as a result, in the next 2 years, there were 4.5 million new jobs. All these giveaway programs and all these programs that you guys talk about indicating that we don't care about seniors, we don't care about kids, we don't care about anybody, we're heartless. The fact of the matter is, the thing that's heartless is 9.1% unemployment. The president, when he took office, said he was going to keep it under 8%. It's 9.1, it's going up, not down. The economic figures we see today are terrible. And yet you want to continue to just keep spending money and spending money and spending money. What we need to, no, I will not yield. What we need to do is we need to cut spending. We need to cut taxes so people have more disposable income. We need to cut business taxes so the business has more money to invest, so they'll create jobs and create plant and equipment. But no, you want to just keep spending on these programs and don't want to make any cuts. Spending is out of control. The shortfall this year is going to be over $1.46 trillion. We don't have the money. The national debt is going to be over $14 trillion right now. And it's going to get worse over the next 10 years by about $1 trillion a year. And yet, every time we come down here and want to cut spending, you start saying, we don't care about the poor, we don't care about the kids, we don't care about seniors. And then you see ads on TV with the little old lady's foot dragging as we throw her over the cliff. What kind of nonsense is that? If we don't get our fiscal house in order, we're all going over a cliff. This country is in fiscal terrible shape right now. And we have to get control of spending. And it really bothers me every time I come down here and I hear you guys talking about, we don't care about the children. We don't care about the seniors. We don't care about anybody. What we care about is jobs and creating an economy that's growing. So that we can once again become the great economic power of the world. But everything that's going on with this administration and everything that you guys keep advocating is putting us more and more in the tank. And let me tell you something, the American people get it. And if you don't think they get it, look at what happened in the last election. People are tired of the spending, tired of the runaway, giveaway programs. They want jobs. And they want, no, I won't yield.
Okay, all right.
They want jobs that will create a growing economy. And we're not going to get it with more and more spending. Keynesian economics, socialistic approaches to government do not work. Free enterprise does. And once again, I want you to listen to these statistics. After 1945, we increased jobs by 4.5 million. At the same time, we cut spending by 60% because we freed up the free enterprise system. That's what we ought to be doing right now if we're going to lower unemployment and get this economy back on track.